Hey guys, DJ Prepper here. Here to do a quick update on my bug out bag and to throw on a few little goodies. Let's get started. Move this out of the way for later. Stay. Alright, first of all, my sleep system has not changed. Still using a sleeping bag. I've added some clothing that was in a previous video. I took out the swimming trunks just to save weight. Same upper body bug out clothes. I don't have the camo because they're in the wash. I put the saw back in. I put the folding saw in. Well, I have more rope than I probably need. I have this whole lot of it, of just random rope. I just throw in the pocket for later use. I have this thinner stuff, not quite as strong. This is for like light duty tasks, probably just hanging shit over the fire. I got a new flashlight, just as bright as the other one, LED. It's 9 LEDs instead of 6, but this one's got a dead one. This one has all 9 working. Binoculars are still there. I'm carrying four knives. My Schrade, that Wild for Game, the turkey one, the Kershaw Select Fire, and the SOG Magnet. Still carrying this tomahawk, but I'm debating on whether or not shortening it. So that way I can carry my trooper. But I'm soon to be replacing my trooper with a council tool boys axe. That way I can get a bit more done in the chopping. I've been having some trouble with my trooper. I'm gonna get a new handle and new wedge for it because it's been moving around. I pounded in with a rubber mallet, and I'm probably gonna take out this metal ring wedge, take out the main wedge, make a new wedge, and wood glue it in, and then put this ring wedge back on. That way I can still use this. I'm probably gonna do that tomorrow. So yeah, probably gonna carry the trooper. I freaking love this thing. It's a much better weapon than the Trailhawk, in my opinion. Not to mention I can get more work done. I've been building up my strength quite a lot lately, so I've been having easier time wielding this. Moving on. Alright, I've covered all that. I've added a paracord bracelet into I'm going to snap it onto the bug out bag. As you can see, I'm wearing one. I'm going to probably start collecting a few of these. That way I could interchange them and always have two clipped to my bug out bag. That's not part of it. Canteen, still the same. Bear Grylls is still part of my bug out bag. I just don't have it here. I'll get it out and put it there for the final show. Still got 3 of the brown sugar cinnamon. I've added 3 chocolate chip oatmeal. And I kept the mac and cheese. I ditched the tuna because it was unnecessary weight. I kept this canteen. Quickly dig out the Bear Grylls. Just to prove I still got it. Yes, the tip's a little bit bent, but nothing too bad. I'll probably be replacing this knife soon. Swiss Army knife is still part of this. I forgot about it. It's good to have the can opener. Some of the things I will be adding. Let me open up my shopping thing. I'll be getting a Mora Companion heavy-duty knife in the military green. I'll be getting some real paracord, 50 feet of it in black. I'll be getting a Swedish fire steel from Light My Fire. It's the medium one. Good for 12,000 strikes. 2-pack of the survival P51 can openers. That way I can leave the Swiss Army knife behind, or at least get a lighter one. And so that way I can put one in the cache. Some water treatment tablets, a 6x8 camouflaged tarp, and a Texport folding camp grill. Some of the future items are going to be a replacement handle for my axe, and maybe a Swiss Army Victorinox Fieldmaster. Alright, let's open the camera back up. Now for the goodie. I made it. My survival bow. It could use some work. I'm going to tighten it some more. And I'm going to get 550 cords, so that way I have a better drawstring. And so I'm going to tighten it so that way there's more tension in it, so that way I can shoot it a little bit farther. Have not gotten out to test it yet. I have to make some arrows. I have to make everything for it. The arrows, and I have to make a new handle for it, because this is just plumbing pipe. I want to build an actual survival bow, so that'll be about $20 worth of supplies. So yeah, gotta make the arrows. I'm gonna make those out of either pine or spruce. That way they're light, and if they hit something hard, they'll break. They won't just dull, and I'll have to keep resharpening. If they hit something hard, they'll break, but they'll still have a tip, so I don't have to sharpen them all the time, whittle them down. And I'm learning how to make arrowheads out of slate, I think it is. It's either slate or something like that. It's a very fragile stone that chips out very easily. I can easily make some arrowheads out of that. So yeah, once this is complete, it'll be my ranged weapon. My current partner will be using a crossbow, so I'll be able to shoot a little bit farther and be able to take bigger game if necessary. My partner, sure, he's younger than me, but he's faster. So if we're scouting an area, send him instead of me. Sure, I'm probably quieter than him, but I'm kind of clumsy when it comes to I'm kind of clumsy once in a while. One of the other goodies I have, you've seen it in some videos, my walking stick. It's got a leather wrap around here so that way I can strap it to my hand. Kind of dusty. Don't know why. Yeah. They use these for breaking up ant hills, keeping your balance, saving your back, that kind of deal. And in muddy situations, you can spike these in the ground and use them as things to, like, if you're trying to stay off the ground, to like clean off your boots a bit. You could spike it in the ground, get up on a rock, shake off your boots. But my favorite use, and why I got this pole is about 4 feet, 4'8". I actually have a measuring tape. I'm gonna do that right now. Actually, it's almost 5'1". So yeah. Yeah, it's about 5 foot, 3/4 of an inch. It's pretty good. The reason why I got this is if I'm walking with the tarp, so I have a tarp, this, and some rope, I can make a tent. Put this sideways, 5 foot, that'll hold it. Sure, my feet will hang out of that tent. But think about it, it's better than nothing. So yeah, I think one of these is pretty important. Not to mention, good at self-defense. The wolf head, I could do some damage. It's got a pressure point right here, and here, and these, his ears. Problem is, it's only glued on. So, in a survival situation, I'd probably duct tape it on, so that way it stays a little better. That way in a fight, it'll probably have better chances of staying on. It's very light though, so it's going to be a very quick weapon. I've been practicing my fighting skills lately. They're getting better. Bug out bags are very important, not the most crucial part of survival. My bug out bag is in case my homestead is compromised. I don't necessarily want to call it a homestead though. Anyway, I have food storage. Sure, it's not much, but it's a start. It's good for me and maybe one other person. I'm building it up slowly. And I'm also going to move it soon, so that way it's in a more secure location. You can only live 3 hours without shelter. Alright. Oxygen is pretty obvious. You can only live 3 minutes without oxygen. 3 hours without shelter in harsh conditions. 3 days without water in warm conditions. And 3 days without food. Sure, the food part is a little quirky though. It depends on how much energy you use per day, and what your last meal was. Say your last meal was like just munching on some chips, it's going to be shorter. Because you want to remember, you're only going to have those calories you started with. So, food is very quirky. After about a couple of days without food, the first couple of days are going to be the hardest. Because it's going to be constant pain. After about 5 days, the pain goes away. After about a week, you start losing it. Starts hallucinations. Well, that's a hallucination. You'll start seeing things that aren't really there, like they show on those old TV shows, like Bugs Bunny and whatnot. When you see like a person, you see like a cheeseburger, that kind of thing. I'm probably making some people hungry. Anyways, DJ Prepper signing off.